So looking at the future for a moment, we see that the share of variable energy sources is increasing. This because we want to cope with ambitious goal about environmental sustainability. And looking at this graph, for instance, we see that in 2040, the energy from wind and sun will be the double compared to what we have now. So we need to find a way to correctly manage these resources because their importance is increasing a lot. So the energy is transmitted to the grid, and the grid also is seen as an infinite capacity storage for electricity. But looking at a scenario with an increased share of variable renewable energy, this is no more feasible because we need to inject in the grid big amounts of energy or to use the grid as an auxiliary supplier in many cases. And this may cause several damages and problems to the grid. So the crucial theme right now is the grid balance. Overloading the grid may lead to problems like frequent blackouts, and this is very bad when it comes to have a very good service. And also efficiency will be threatened because reversing the energy that is generated at the user side to the grid and wait time before using it will bring to a loss of energy. So the whole system is not so good. Well, there are a lot of action and a lot of modernization that can be performed to the system to make it more resilient and more efficient. So, for example, let's think about storing the extra energy production in some place that is not the grid. And this stored energy is less volatile than electricity that is flowing in the grid, and it can be taken back when there is a lack of production compared to the user demand for energy. So the grid in this scenario is just an auxiliary backup supplier, and the energy management can be done both on production and demand sides. So with this element that now are just outlined, we are going to have less problem to the grid, so to save the efficiency of the overall system, but also to solve the problem of grid balance. So the system is more resilient and robust towards also towards problems like blackouts and energy shortages. Thank you for the attention.